Hello and welcome to the highlights of the third match of the Asia Cup 2025, played between Bangladesh and Hong Kong, China at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi. The pitch looks hard and also has a bit of grass cover, but overall looks good for batting. Bangladesh captain Litton won the toss and decided to bowl first. Let's have a look at the playing 11 of both the sides. For Hong Kong, China, Zishan Ali, Baba Hayat, Anuman Rat at the top. Bowling group of Ahsan Khan, Ayush Shukla, and Atiq Iqbal. Bangladesh going ahead with Captain Litton and Tanzid Hassan Tamim in the top order. The bowling group of Taskin Med, Mustafar, and Rashad Hussain. Let's head straight to the action. The bowling seems to be sorted, and the batting, well, it just has to come to the party. We've got a lot of players who can hit the ball out of the ground, but to structure the inning, that's where the challenge lies for Bangladesh. Zishan Ali, who is their most aggressive batter at the top of the order. Good strike rate 141, didn't get going in the game against Afghanistan. Got a soft dismissal. He's alongside Ani Ra, who was a little bit unlucky, I think. Given out caught behind one, he probably didn't touch. He's got a very good record too. Strike me not as high, but very good average. Got 100 in this format as well. Now this is interesting. They're going to start with some off-spin. Mahari Hassan, great economy, rate 6.79, keeping out Hassan Miraz. Music does like taking the new ball though. Suspect will see some pace from the other end. Okay, let's go. Oh, good start by Mahi. Just a thick outside edge, playing for a bit of turn, which wasn't there. If anything, it drifted away. Oh, don't think there's a little edge there. Tuscan thinks there is. I don't think Annie thinks there is. But again, there will be a conversation. Was there a little noise there? I didn't hear anything in my ear. Huge discussion. Hey, go upstairs again. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Need to reverse your decision. Stand by. You're on screen. Please signal. A terrific review. It was quite a lot of discussion, and in the end, at the nick of time, it wasn't Daz, the captain, who did review. They weren't very confident, but there was a slight murmur, which has meant that Bangladesh have their first success. Anjuanat out for 4. It is 7 for 1. A very experienced batter for Hong Kong, China. He gets all of it. That's a massive hit. Flat batted by Babarai. Bold, great response. Taneem Hassan Sak, he strikes back after being slapped for 6. Yeah, great play and great joy for the fans for Bangladesh in the stands to be able to hit the previous one for the 6. The next delivery was a put. Yep. Trying to flick it off his legs, but there was hint of movement away from the right-hander, completely missing it, and the ball goes on to rattle the stumps. Good reactions from Kanjia Hassan Saqib. So Baba has to go. Gone for 14. Hong Kong, China, 30 for 2. The new commander is Zakat Khan. That's a good shot. Oh, it's gone all the way. Beautifully played in the end. You would have thought maybe one bounce over the boundary. That's gone all the way. Another good-looking shot. He's found the gap as well. Suddenly, he's got 10 of 3 balls. He's found the gap again. Maybe not intentionally, but he'll be disappointed. Mushi with that boundary again. He might just find the gap here. And he does. Now this could be out. Fielder running back. And that's a damn good catch. There was a fielder running towards the ball from long gone, but Fizz remained committed to the job. And in the end, he's done a fantastic job. And you just felt that Zan might yet again get away with this. A quick delivery into the pitch high up on the bat, but running backwards and running at quite a pace. That is terrific. There's a little bobble, doesn't matter. That is high quality from Mustafa Fay's innings is looking promising now, but he has to depart. He got 30 of 34. It is 71 for 3. 54 inning, lots of experience. Couple of 50s, hit hard and straight and in the gap. MTA off the mark with a boundary. He goes again, and he's almost caught. That would have been a spectacular court and bow. He's a tall guy. Rashad got his right hand up quickly, and those either stick or they don't. Rashad Hussain makes a really good effort and just couldn't grab it. Picked up nicely. That's gone a long way back. Look at that. Someone's going to have to go and find that ball. That's the biggest of them all, isn't it? That is a really good pickup shot. Right. Has he cleared? Yes, he has. He clears long on. This was very flat. At one point, the fielder thought he was in business, but he wasn't. Finds a Yorker, but this might just go all the way. Does unfortunate for Tuscan, but welcome runs for Hong Kong, China. Might just find the fielder. Number. Oh, that's going to be another 4. Another. $136 for 7. That's where the ball goes. Will they go for a hit? Directed, number. Bails out, so a single is allowed. And after 20 overs, Hong Kong, China have reached 143 for 7. Tuscan has done well, 38 of his 4. Tanzim, the pick of the bowlers, 21 runs in his 4 overs for a couple of wickets. Tend to use Mahi with the new ball. Yeah, as we saw with Afghanistan as well, the first 10 overs, 10 to 15 overs, it can get a little difficult to score quickly. But once the batters got into their groove, especially guys like Nisakat Khan, Yassim Miraza, they were able to get some bat on ball. The Addiskin was a little expensive, but reliable and bowled the tough overs as well. Mahi with the new ball, and then a few overs a little later. Pick of the bowlers, clearly, Tanzim Hassan Saqib, 2 for 21, and Rashad getting a couple of wickets, as has been his forte. So Bangladesh, the target when they come out to bat, will be 144 in their 20 overs, required rate of 7.20. Players are heading out there to get this chase underway. Big improvement that for Hong Kong, China, they made just 94, batting second against Afghanistan in their first game, though they've scored over 50 runs more than that on this occasion. But the stats will tell you that generally the way to go here is to chase. A little bit easier chasing in Abu Dhabi, and it's an opening pair that has been together for a few games. A young pair's Hussein Eman, good strike rate, 137. That's the way they want to go. It's already got 100 in this format in 20 innings. Had to go off the field with a hand or wrist injury, but he's back on fit enough to bat, which is good news for Bangladesh. 2 left-handers at the top of the order for them these days, the other being Tanzid Hassan, also a good record. Good average strike rate, not quite as high, but still decent 129 high score at the moment, 73 not out. Question is, can they chase it down quickly and get themselves in a good position, net run rate-wise? Al Shukla started well in the first game. He does have a pretty decent record in this format, good economy. Started well against Afghanistan, but then took some tap towards the end. He was the most expensive bowler for Hong Kong China in that first match, and in fact, it's their seams that they'll look to improve. First ball of the chase, that'll call a no there. Width in a glorious cover drive. First boundary of the run chase. That's textbook. Absolutely. And great to watch as well. Inside edge, just past the stumps. There was more swing on offer there. This time, the batter got lucky. He's rushed the batter there, but the end result is going to be 6. Top edge that flies straight over fine leg, who's up in the ring anyway. Moral victory for the bowler, but it doesn't matter. Goes down as 6 runs, heaved one-handed high chance for deep mid-wicket, doesn't have to move. Comfortably pouched. Hong Kong China put down 4 catches in the previous game. That's much better. And Shukla is pumped. That's something to like the reaction of the bowler. After a bouncer, the next ball's a slower ball right up to the batter. These are hard boundaries to clear. You've got to really nail the shot. Was in the slot. Yeah, just couldn't get pace on it. You can see the hand coming off with Rishabh. When the hand comes off, you look into the stands. Okay, it goes further, not with him. Played well, got 19, but, well, Hong Kong Thai have got their first wicket approach now. L and Das being the captain, being the most experienced batter solid record lot. Of games, 109 innings average, 23 strike rate, 126 cut away, and cut away ferociously through the offside. Yes, it's in the air. Chance at mid-EV taken. Brilliant. Nazak with the catch. Hong Kong China turning it on in the field. And you're right there, Bazid. Turning it on. All right. Couple of days ago, they dropped lollies. Now this one, it was hard. It was a tough one. Running back, he looked like he'd got himself into a mess, Nizak. But then he grabs it. No pace. He's through the shot early. He turns left. He turns right. Luckily, he doesn't get dizzy by spinning around. Great gab. The second wicket's fallen. Daneed Hassan Tamim for 14, 47 for 2. Big Row, quite a quality player in this batting lineup. Ball hard and just straying down leg side, and has clipped it away, and timing's good. Races away to the fence. A beautiful shot. Quality shot. Hitting D with an extra cover drive with class written all over that. Greedy with a reverse sweep. That's where the space is. Great connection as well from Litton. Bit of innovation and clever as well. He saw where the space was. Hanged in short, and again the luck is on the batter's side. Low fielders there, directly behind the keeper. Little lap, which beats the fielder on the inside. He finished 59 of 39, head and shoulders above the rest with the bat today, and they got to their target just 3 wickets down with 2.2 overs to spare.